Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ. Today we will be having an unboxing of the Instant Pot Duo Gourmet, which is an exclusive to Costco. And let's go ahead and get started, and if you'd please like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. I'm going to give you some general views of the box that this comes in. This is the Instant Pot Duo Gourmet. It's a new Costco exclusive Instant Pot model. It was released in the later part of September of 2020, towards the end. It's a 6-quart gourmet, and it has some deluxe cooking modes, and it has an upgraded auto seal lid, and it comes with some basic accessories. You do get an extra ring. The lid already has a ring, but you do get an extra one, which is cool. Here's the power cord that comes with it. It's a little hard to pull out at first, because I have all of that styrofoam in there and stuff, so I did take it out. And then here's it coming out of the plastic. It's very nice looking. It's real high-end looking, upgraded. The panel has a darker background rather than the silver that's on some of the standard lower models. And this is the condensation cup. We're going to take off the lid here. When you take off the lid, you turn it counterclockwise. So we have this, the inside valves there. There's the seal that comes with it. It's white or clear. And then these are the valves. This one I was trying to take off because the instructions say, for some reason it says to install it. Well, it's technically already installed, but I was just kind of showing you what it looks like. And there's the top of the lid. What I like about this one is the valves on top, the quick release, and the pressure valve, and the pin, the floater. And this one has a push button. When you release the steam and the pressure, you just push the one button and then it comes out of the other end. I'll show you that a little bit later. And then this just comes off. You want to remove that paper, obviously. And then that just snaps back on. Very easy. That's where the steam comes out. It's a really nice, sturdy filling machine. There's some safety information on there that stays on there. And you see on there it has the open and close, so it shows you which way to turn the lid when you're going to open it and close it. We have more paperwork inside with just some more safety precautions. And there's your cup, your measuring cup that comes with it. It's 1 cup. Has different measurements written on the side: 1/4 a cup, 3/4 a cup. You get 2 spoons, 2 paddle spoons. Now this one is made different on the end now. It's fat on the end, so it doesn't fit in that little hole in the side, but it's meant to stand up like that. So it stands up on your countertop. It also has the little thing on the bottom that automatically makes it like a cradle, to where the spoon itself is not touching your countertop. So it kind of elevates it. And there's the ladle. The ladle has a little lip on it. I'll show you that a little bit later. Inside you have the silicone mitts that come with it. There's 2 of them, you know, to just for hot, like to remove the pots. You know, you could use them in your oven too, but you know, it's to help you lift the pot out when it's hot. You do get 2 of those. And there's your trivet with the handles on it so that you can set it down inside if you want something to be elevated inside and be off the bottom. If you wanted the fluid to be underneath and elevate it, then that's what that's for. You can use it for, you know, potatoes or certain meats or pans that you want to put in there but not have on the bottom. Okay, and here's your pot. It's got the measurements backwards on the outside because you can see them on the inside. It's a very nice, heavy duty pot. It says Instant Pot there on the one side. On the inside it has the measurements built in on the side. It's hard to see because of the glare. The inside, it's got another safety paper to tell you to make sure and never accidentally put anything in there in the heating element part without the pot, which to me is common sense, but I have read posts where people have accidentally had the pot out and then just started putting their ingredients in there, and then they were like, oh my God. So just be careful to always have your pot inside there. Now this little lip on the ladle, what I was going to show you is when it's on the inside, it fits right there on the lip of the pot, so the spoon won't fall in and get all wet in there and get submerged. You can also hook it to the outside of your pot and let it just kind of hang off the side there like that. Here's a close-up of the buttons. You have all of the presets, which are cool, of course, but you also have the pressure cook, you know, where you can put in your own time. I do know that on these preset buttons, they are customizable. So if you do a certain meat at a certain temperature, a certain amount of time, you can actually, it remembers the last thing you put in there. So if you do hit like meat and you set it up for a certain time and all that stuff, it will remember that for the next time. If you do want to preset the buttons back to what they were standardly, then you can just press and hold those buttons down, and I believe that they will beep and they will reset back to what the factory put them as. So that's pretty cool. So here's the back side, and we're going to put the condensation cup on here, which is very important. It catches all of the condensation and the steam, and it just snaps right on. You should take this off periodically and clean it. And just pull it outward and it comes off. But it snaps right on there. Really, you just hear like a big snap and it's right on. Here's one of the books, the quick start guide that you get, getting started. And then there's the main booklet. It didn't have very many instructions on it. I think you're more meant to go online and download the full instruction manual if you'd like. This one had more just safeguards in it and, things like that. It didn't really have, cleaning and troubleshooting and stuff like that. If you want basics, you should just download the, the main guide. And then the quick start guide just kind of goes over all the little quick start things, the seal position, and all of that stuff. This Instant Pot Duo Gourmet is a 9-in-1, so it's meant to, it has 9 different functions that it can do to replace other gadgets you might have, other equipment you might have, so it does quite a bit. And there's that thing, it was telling me to take that off. It was hard to do it at the angle I was holding it, but I had to kind of put it next to me. And what it does is it just snaps off. And in the instructions, it suggests that you take that. It's to help food and debris not go up through there. So they suggest that you take that off periodically and clean that. And then again, it just snaps on. You hear a big snap when it goes on. So no issues there. And then here's the outside again. The press to vent, turn to stop. I'll show you that a little bit later when we're doing the water test. There's some of the information. They wanted me to take off and install that thing that I already showed you earlier, the little steam device. So you just pull it off. You can push it back on. And those things are already installed when it comes, but it said on there to install them. So I just took them off and put them back on. I'm just showing you a few times of opening it and shutting it, counterclockwise to open, clockwise to shut. When it's plugged in, it makes a little chime noise, a little cute little ding-a-ling-a-ling, you know, a little sound. You'll hear it when I plug it in. Right now, it's just not plugged. And here's a back view. I'm showing you again how you press. That's just a one press button to release. What I like about this one is when you turn the lid and lock the lid on, it automatically pressurizes. It automatically pops up and it's pressurized. So when you start cooking, you don't have to worry about, did I turn the thing to pressure, you know, the seal? Did I seal it up? It automatically seals when you close the lid. And then when you want to vent, you just simply push the button down. Now I'm pulling it back up because it says on there, if you start to vent and maybe it's too hot and you change your mind and you want it to do more of a natural pressure release for a little while, you can turn it and have it reset back up. Here's the, that was a quick view of the things that we're getting. And here's a few pictures to show up close the different views of the pot. You get the power cord and all those things I showed you. Has a removable cord. You can take it off when you're not using it. Here's the panel. Okay, now we're going to do a water test. We're preparing. I have it plugged in now, and you're going to use 3 cups of water. And we're going to pour that water right into the pot. This is considered like a water test, so you're not cooking anything. You're just going to bring it to pressure. Get you familiar with the pot. Runs a little test, you know. So put the 3 cups of water in, put your lid on, and it's going to, oh, you can't hear the sound because I did remove the sound, but makes a little jingle. We're going to hit pressure cook, and you're going to set it for 5 minutes. And then it will say on when it's going to start coming to pressure. And it will continue to say on until it becomes to pressure. Once it becomes to pressure, then it will start the countdown of your time. Now I'm showing you here that the pin went up because it did go under pressure. So it is in pressure now. So see, now it's starting the 5 minutes. And it will continue to count down the time that you preset to it. So if you were cooking something. Now we're on the last minute. And unfortunately, I removed the sound. I forgot, and I removed the sound so I could do the talking over. But it beeps right here. It starts going beep, 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 beep for about 10 times. And it's just telling you that, hey, it's done. It's like, so if you're in the house somewhere, you're going to hear beep, 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 beep. And then I'm going to show you up here, we're going to watch this pen. Oh, first we're going to release the pressure. So you push the button. Now you're going to see the steam coming out. So it's just a one press button. You don't have to touch anywhere near the steam part. So keep an eye on that pen, and when it's done, you're going to see it go down. And here's Sammy. He was over here watching me and sniffing like, is there food in there? Because he loves it. But he was disappointed because it's just water. So let's keep an eye on that pen. That pen's going to drop, and that's when you're free to open the lid, is once that pen drops down. So just keep an eye out. Overall, I am really impressed with this machine. I did go ahead and use it after this and made pot roast. I'm going to be putting up that video shortly, either today or tomorrow. But anyhow, keep an eye on this pen and you're going to see it drop. But anyhow, I really appreciate you watching my video. I highly recommend this machine. It is a Costco exclusive. Like I said, it came out at the end of September. And there, the pen just dropped. And so you're free to open it now. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.